Hey everyone, it's Heather. I just wanted to do a quick video because I went to a networking meeting last night here in Temecula, which was totally awesome. And we had a great speaker. And I just wanted to kind of chat about some things that we actually talked about because I think it's a really, really good topic. And I feel like there needs to be some more transparency around it, some more discussion, just because I feel like it's something that I often hear people talk about. So it's about pricing. Yeah, I know. The evil pricing word. And actually, it really dives in deeper than that. There are so many amazing photographers that are located around the world, and we all have our different price points. And there's reasons why we have different price points. Now, I know a lot of people that I see in the community, and not just not just even in the photography community. I really feel like it's like creative wide as we talk about pricing, like, oh, that person's undercutting the industry, or why are they only charging this much, or why are they charging that much? That's so much. Why are they even, why would they even consider charging that much? And what it really boils down to is they're charging what they feel they need to charge, hopefully. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to talk about here. And what I mean by hopefully is I know, and I'm going to be transparent for a moment. When I first came into this industry, I was like, oh, okay, I know I've been doing this for a while. I had worked at photo studios before. I had shot weddings, when I was younger. And I was like, okay, I know that I need to make a certain amount of money. And, well, let me just see what everybody else is charging. I should have stopped right there. Because what everybody else is charging doesn't matter. What really matters is the fact that I'm actually able to pay my bills, and I'm actually making an income and a living, and I'm able to support myself and my daughter. So, transparency moment for you is, yes, do you want to look out there and see kind of what the industry standards are for your area? Sure, why not? You never want to price yourself well above or well below, what's out there that your area is actually willing and able to spend on photography. Now, with that said, photography is also very custom. This is a very luxury product. In fairness, photography is a luxury product. And if we stop for a second and actually take that in and say, okay, photography is a luxury product. Now, how do I want to price this? Because it is a luxury. And how you talk about your brand and what your images are showing is going to show your clients exactly how luxurious it is, right? On an overall scale. So, a few things that I want to just kind of open up for a discussion, and I'd love to get some feedback from everybody, is have you been in this industry and heard other photographers or even other vendors, maybe that if you're a wedding photographer or what have you, that have said, oh, you're too cheap, or oh my God, I can't believe you cost that much, or hey, how about hearing from customers or potential clients that say, I don't want to pay an arm and a leg. They're out there searching, and maybe they're posting on Facebook or what have you, and they're looking for a photographer, but they don't want to charge an arm and a leg. Well, in reality, I'm not going to take anybody's limbs. I'm sure you're not either. But what's an arm and a leg mean? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what. Actually, I think there's a funny website that you can go on and find out what an arm and a leg actually costs. But whatever, that's a whole other topic and day. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're charging. If you're charging what you're charging so that you can survive and pay your bills and support your family or whatever, go on vacation or whatever you're using the money for, then that's what you're charging. And I want people to actually be comfortable in that. I know that I've been judged a lot as a photographer and in my career. And a lot of people say that what I do is, oh, it's just a side hustle because you have a full-time job. And I'm thinking okay, guys, I hear you, but no, that's not how I feel. And that's okay that you don't stick into the parameters that everybody wants to put you into. I am, a little bit of background on me is I have a full-time career. I do marketing and social media for Shoot and Share. We are a company that creates products for photographers. So when there is a pain point in the industry, we listen to that and we create amazing products that are going to help out the photographers that are in our industry. So we have Pass, which is an online gallery. We have Vivi, which is marketing slideshows, which are absolutely amazing, marketing videos. We have Agree, which is contracts and payments. We have Prism, which is a drag and drop Prism websites. And then we have Shoot and Share. We have the Shoot and Share community, which is amazing. We also have something that's very new, which is called Warm Welcome, which is going to give the ability for photographers and other industries to be able to use this product to send video to potential clients or use as follow-ups. There's obviously many ways that you can use that product, but it is videos that you can actually email, which you can't do that. So you can't create a video and email a video off to a client right now. You would have to upload it to another program, give them a link, blah, blah, blah. This actually gives it right in their email. The open rate's insane, but that's another topic too. Tangents, right? So with that said, I have a full-time career. I help with marketing, I help with education, I help photographers in their journey and teach them how to implement the programs that we're using. I am also a wedding photographer. I own my own business here in Temecula, California. I absolutely love being a wedding photographer. I do engagement and weddings. And, you know, some people are going to call that a side hustle. Some people are going to call that, I don't know, there's so many different names for it. But that's also a full-time gig too. And I'm a single mom. Right, so I'm a full-time single mom. I have a full-time career and I own my own business as a wedding photographer. I've got a lot on my plate, but I don't think that at any point does that ever make me fit in some certain box that somebody wants to put me in. And, you know, there's a lot of talk about like this whole work-life balance thing, and I kind of just think that's a little bit of a BS, and I think it's a buzzword that a lot of people are hanging on to right now. I don't believe in work-life balance. I believe in a little bit different is we give our time and our energy to the things that are most important to us. So my daughter is extremely important to me, and I have a day specifically set aside for her and I to go out and do our thing. We get to go hang out, we get to go shopping, we get to go to the gym, we go for walks, we go to the movies, we go have lunch together, and we just go enjoy our time with each other. She knows that Monday through Friday is my career job. So she knows that I am educating the community. She knows that I'm doing marketing campaigns and emails and things of that nature, and training videos and webinars, and I'm talking to photographers from all around the world. She knows that I have that job that I do. She also knows that Monday through Friday, I'm also answering emails and I'm responding to my clients, my couples that are hiring me for their engagement sessions and their weddings. She also knows on Saturdays, those are weddings. So Fridays and Saturdays are wedding days. And she's been amazing and super helpful because she's also one of my third shooters too. So she comes along too, and she also gets involved in the social media side of my own business. So that's been a lot of fun, and that's kind of where I create that work-life balance, is being able to actually include her in a lot of those things. So I want to put that out there that like whatever your work-life balance is, that's what you're doing. You know, if that means, hey, your work-life balance is, you know, going to the gym and you set these schedules and these times and things for yourself, that's what you're doing. And don't ever let anybody tell you like that's not good enough and that's not what you should be doing, because it's you. It's your life. And you're going to live your life according to how you want to live your life. You're going to charge what you want to charge to your clients. I do encourage you to always look at those costs too. Like, what's the cost of doing business? You know, how much are you paying for things like your website, your gallery, you know, and other products that you're using? And reevaluate that on a 6-month, a yearly basis. That way that you are able to keep up with the cost of doing business and being able to actually stockpile some of that money into your savings. It's very, very important that you know, as a business owner, you are preparing for the future and you're leaving a legacy for your family, or if you have children. It's super important to do that. So don't ever let anybody take that from you. Don't let anybody look at you and say you're not charging enough for the industry, or you're bringing us down or whatever, because they don't know what you're doing. They don't know your hustle. They don't know how much money you need to make. You know, here's one prime example is I have a very dear friend of mine who's currently living you know, with her parents, and she's able to travel around the world, and she's shooting amazing weddings, and she's having the freaking time of her life. She's younger than me. She's not married. She doesn't have any kids. Do I look at her and tell her you're not charging enough? No. I don't know what her bills are. I have no idea. Do I look at another very dear friend of mine who is, that sun is coming in bright, sorry, a very dear friend of mine who has a spouse who works full time, and he helps cover all of the bills, the house bills and things of that nature. And she's actually able to charge whatever she wants. I don't even know what her rates are, but she's able to charge what she wants. And, you know, it's none of my business. It's not my business. It's her business, right? So whatever the case is, whatever you're having to charge, you do you, boo. Don't worry about anybody else. Charge what you want to charge. Get excited about it. If you put your prices on your website, that's great. High five. I give you that. You're being transparent. If you don't put your prices on your website, maybe you put a starting point. High five. Good job. That's your business plan. If your goal, you know, if your model is not to put any prices on your website, high five. Good job. You're doing what you want to do. So take from this video, this 10 minutes, I'll wrap it up. Take from this, set your prices the way that you want them. Make sure that you're covering all the cost of doing business. Make sure you're doing it legit, and you do you. Don't worry about the rest of it. Don't worry about, you know, what people have to say or their opinions or any of that. You are amazing. You are creating, you know, memories that are going to last a lifetime. Your clients absolutely love you and adore you. And if there's any other words of encouragement you want to hear, let me know. I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. I love giving back to this industry more than anything. I had so many photographers that were there for me during some really rough times in my life. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am here today. It wasn't for their encouragement and their strength and, you know, just telling me, hey, Heather, who gives a crap what everybody else thinks? You do you. And there's been other people in this industry, other vendors that I've worked with, you know, along the years. And even just last night, I, you know, got some words of encouragement, you know, from the guest speaker who told me, hey, who gives a crap what other people think? Who cares, right? And that's kind of like my motto. Like, I'm doing me and this is who I am. But, you know, just a huge shout out to everybody who has supported me throughout my journey as well. And I hope that I can give back and support you in your journey. So I hope you're having a fabulous day. Share this video with whoever you feel needs it. And we'll see you guys around. Have a good one. Bye-bye.